Hey guys, Lindsay here, and today we're going to be talking about your chair and how it might be causing back and lower leg pain. So you may have heard that sitting is the new smoking. Well, I did not pay much mind to this wild claim until I myself had to suddenly start working from home at a desk. For the very first time in a very long while, my body was plagued with discomfort on a 24/7 basis. It was very surprising to me. Despite my training in ergonomics and the musculoskeletal system, it still took me months to really make the move to evaluate my desk setup and to do something about it. Now, a full ergonomic assessment does take a good bit of time. There's measuring, there's one-on-one discussion, so I won't even try to take you through a thorough assessment right here. But considering it's a good bet that you sit your butt down in a chair for a significant portion of the day, I want you to ask yourself just one simple question to evaluate one simple point. All right, you ready? Here's the question. Are your hips higher than your knees? If not, your chair is too low. See, I promise this was simple. It's just the tip of the iceberg, but I found that taking ergonomics one step at a time can really be helpful. And to be honest, it is the most common and problematic issue I see in people's chair setup specifically. If your seat is in fact too low, you are really applying some serious strain onto your back and your hips, okay? So here's a couple of options to get your butt to the right level. The first option is great and it's free. All you have to do is fold up a towel or a blanket until you can get your butt to the right height. Now, again, in case you missed it, having your butt at the right height means that it is exactly in line or a little bit higher than your knee. Like my little chair. I borrowed this from the neighbor. Now, I like to use a blanket or a towel as opposed to a pillow because a pillow can oftentimes be way too soft. And when you are folding up that blanket or towel, you want to make sure that you're not folding it too small. You want to have full coverage over your butt. Otherwise, you're going to apply some risk factors in a different way. Okay, so the next option is to purchase a chair cushion. These come in standard sizes for full coverage, and many of them use memory foam for extra comfort. I like this option a little bit better than a blanket because it won't slide around on you either. You're more likely to use something, even if it doesn't fit your interior design motif, if it's actually more comfortable. This is a small investment and generally a safe bet. Now, of course, the most expensive option is to get a real office chair. I know it's not pretty, and I don't love looking at it amidst my mid-century modern oasis, but this is what I ended up doing, and it has really had a significant impact on my discomfort. When purchasing a chair, it's really important that it's adjustable in many different directions because, as I said before, seat height is only the tip of the iceberg. Now, something to make sure you don't forget, you probably do more sitting than just at your desk. If you play a lot of video games, if you watch a lot of Netflix, or if you drive a lot, you may want to take a look at those seats as well. I'm not going to tell you that you need to be sitting up like royalty, but the reality is if your hips spend a lot of time flexed in a certain position, there's natural consequences that go along with that. So, what if you can't get your butt out of that position? Well, my friend, first of all, try a little harder. Just kidding. I know there's some instances where seat level just isn't possible to adjust. My recommendation is that as soon and as frequently as you can, make sure that you're stretching your hip flexors and your hamstrings. Focusing on these two stretches can go a long way in counterbalancing the effect on your lower extremities. It's not the same as removing this risk factor entirely, but it can go a long way in preventing it from affecting you with pain or injury. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. If you have questions about your seat height or the right stretches to do, don't fret. You can just give me a holler. And of course, if you're looking for a fun exercise program that will motivate you and help you feel better and prepare you for the active lifestyle you've always dreamed of, check out my Reset 28 program. I put all of the most effective therapeutic exercises I use day in and day out for treating and preventing pain into one fantastic program that will not just help your back, your neck, your shoulder or knee, but will also condition your body for the next level of training in just 28 days. You can learn more about that on my website at lindsaydean.com. See ya.